Hi, I'm NewsTaco editor Sara Inés Calderón, and this is your weekly roundup. My top pick this week was a story we wrote previously by Dr. Joseph Illescas about the top 10 cities in the United States with numerically the largest Latino populations. It's a graphic, it's a story, definitely check it out. There's a chart, you'd love it. Then in the cultural realm, we had some interesting stories. One, Mexican actor Demian Bichir was nominated for his role as an immigrant gardener in Los Angeles for the film A Better Life in the Best Actor category. It's really exciting. Then when it comes to LA, again, Oscar Barajas wrote an interesting piece about his experience with gentrification in East LA when he got kicked out of his neighborhood bar for not being dressed up enough. Then we had an interesting piece that I did in conjunction with Pocho.com editor Lalo Alcaraz when we visited Chef Juan Mondragon, and he showed us the 12 moles of 2012. There's 12 different moles. Each one was delicious. Check out the video. It's quite something. In the educational realm, all the stories kind of revolved around the same issue, which is Tucson's Mexican-American Studies ban and consequent book ban. We had a story from one of our readers telling us about the protests and the walkouts the students were having in Tucson. Then we had a story about a Houston, Texas group that's organizing a libro traficante caravan to smuggle Mexican-American Studies books back in Arizona in March. And we had a cool story from our partner Gozamos about what the big deal is, like who's afraid of an educated Latino in Arizona. When it came to politics this week, obviously it was a State of the Union address, and then the GOP debates brought some interesting stuff into the mix. So Obama brought up the DREAM Act in his State of the Union speech. Mitt Romney ignored and kind of mistreated a dreamer last week. I wrote a story about how Mexican Mitt, the Twitter parody, is really a response to the fact that Latino voters don't really seem to be taken seriously by any of the candidates right now. And then Dustin Mendez wrote a story about how Romney's self-deportation talk is just horrible pandering. Finally, we had an interesting piece about how a group of Latino Republicans withdrew their support for Mitt Romney and threw their support behind Newt Gingrich. So that was on our political blog, La Politica. Definitely check it out. Sara Inés Calderón, NewsTaco editor, signing off. Have a great weekend.